Hey guys, welcome back. It's time to take a look at Mega Evolution, the release over the weekend. We got some nonsense, the usual nonsense, the violence, the grown individuals acting like children at all of these releases, and this is no different other than the fact that it's a base set, which we haven't seen yet. That's a new thing. Let's get into the first video here. We have El Pikachu Trainer with this juicy one.
GameStop Mega Evolution Pokemon Drop 5.
You wanna act like a fucking little bitch? Act like a fucking little bitch. Come on, Pussy. Come on, Pussy. Come on, Pussy. No, I'm not mad. You're the one being the fucking mad. You want to? Hey, dog. You want to? You shut the fuck up. Come on, Pussy. Come on, Pussy.
The stance on him.
Exactly, you fucking bitch. Pokemon. Let it away.
Hey, be fair. Be fair.
Fuck you.
Hey, it's Pokemon. Relax.
I'm saying you're a calm guy.
I've been chilling the whole time. I'm talking about being fair.
GameStop.
All right, out of control, and is it? I don't know if it's more sad that it happened or that it was predictably going to happen. This is just like a GameStop shut it down. If people are outside throwing fists over Pokemon cards, you just gotta call it quits. Gonna ruin what is a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that people aren't out here waiting in line for several days. We're not gonna touch on every example, but the lineups were crazy. People were out of control. We got somebody that's going to get kicked out here. We got nothing for collectibles with this little video clip. The Mega Evolution drop that was heard around the world. Do not physically assault each other over Pokemon cards. Be careful wasting your time in line for a long period of time for what is a price that probably will not be the best one in the future. I think he's pissed off that he waited at a different... He went to a wrong entrance. Or a different entrance.
Fuckers! You fucking wasted all of our fucking time. Fuck you.
Let's go.
Fucking piece of shit. You're gonna fucking give those guys, they've been here an hour.
Let's go.
They've been here a fucking hour.
You're banned for 90 days for this service.
Fucking ban me. I'm fucking banned. You've been here all fucking night.
That is one of the biggest crash outs that we have seen on the channel. Thank you, Nutton, for posting that one. Here we go. We're into the Poke Streets, and of course, it wouldn't be a Pokemon release without a new Whatnot scam. We have the old canceled scam on Whatnot, the old pull something good when you finally pull something good. I want to know, was everyone compensated for all the packs that they opened prior to this? Because you had no shot at getting a good pull. You were buying overpriced packs from a sleazeball on Whatnot, where they allow scamming, in my opinion. They enable the scamming. We'll put it that way. Now, we got the old Cancelerino. Of course, he's going to be excited to pull that card out of the pack. But he's not going to send it. As you can see on the screen here, it got canceled.
And we had a couple IRs.
They got
So we had a
blocked.
Bulbasaur and what was the other one? An Execute. Fish. Strange Timepiece, Celebi, Magma, Mantine. Oh! Oh!
That's
there
a
he is,
cool
talking
pull.
about SIRs, dude. Oh my god. That is crazy. I am speechless. I'm speechless. Hold on, let me get a sleeve for you. Slick, Mr. Slick, you're crazy.
Sleeve for you. You're never going to receive it, but let me get a sleeve for you. You're paying $24, close to $26 plus tax plus shipping for these packs, and you can't even get anything good because they're just going to cancel the transaction. When you have losers on the platform that are not vetted, and how much is that card worth? I mean, it's going to be less in the future once more product is open, but they're willing to scam over that. How did they ever get on the platform to begin with? That is a question for Whatnot. All right, Azoni_TCG on the Instagram with this one. I should say, I think it was this one here. DJ Mine sent me that one. Thank you, DJ. All right. Zony, we got, this is like one of those scenarios where like someone's loading up their cart, but then they realize they're being recorded. So they decide that they're going to, oh, I'll share. I'm going to share. Loading it all up, getting those, you got to get all the mini tins. No one even wants those surprise boxes.
Right?
Yeah. A couple of these.
Sorry.
It's alright.
How much are the mega boxes?
This is Spider-Man. They're pretty good. Magic the Gathering.
Step on it.
Sneak it out.
No, the mini tin.
Sorry guys, I'm taking all the mini.
Yeah, you said you were gonna give me a couple at least. Yeah.
No, because he took them all.
I had agreed with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna grab this display.
Oh, the display?
Yeah.
He like, doesn't want to let
You're
it
gonna
go.
take the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna give something to them too.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
I think you're gonna take all of them.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna take a few, but everybody else needs to get some too.
I'll just grab it. Grab all of it.
Jeez.
Oh my god. And you can tell just by the conversation, they're like, oh, what's the Spider-Man? Oh, it's Magic the Gathering. It's good. So they're just grabbing anything that they can possibly grab that's worth more money than what it's being sold for on the shelf. That sort of scenario. Probably most of it is going to be resold. Sad stuff. Unfortunate market conditions. We got Macho Man Randy on the Reddit with the thoughts on people leaving chairs at one store to hold a spot. It wouldn't be a Pokemon release in 2025 if we didn't have the old chair battles going on. At one store, hold a spot, then waiting at another store. So they're double dipping. They're getting multiple stores in the same area. Going to leave a chair at one place, get their restock at one, and then scurry on over to their chair. And hopefully no one moves it or no one gets angry at them for just leaving a chair there. The GameStop and Target are right next to each other. GameStop opens at 10 a.m. while Target opens at 7. Some have been lined up at GameStop since Wednesday. Wednesday, guys? How do you have so little to do? Even if you abandon the chair for significant periods of time. Wednesday for a Friday release? That's insane. Insane. Actually insane. Next, we have this video here from Jules.glz. We got a chair individual, somebody that is going to be not impressed that there's chairs there, so he's going to skip the line. I don't know what kind of conflict happened after the fact. I'm sure there were some pissed off people. I mean, the people in line were also pissed off because he skipped them too. Let's watch.
They can't enforce it. I'm sorry. People are here. No, they're not. It's early. That's not cool. That's not cool if you're showing up late. I'm not showing up late. It's freaking at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Well, all of us got here at least. So you can spill the head or I'm going to take the seat. They can't enforce it. Don't be that guy, bro. I am going to be that guy. Well, bro, I don't care.
What is the sensor bar for?
I'm telling you right now, you can go in front. I'm telling you right now, you can go ahead of me. Or I can let you in ahead of me when they open. I'm going to let you have that. But that is not cool. That's not fair. For them to not just put seats there, that's not cool. That was never a thing before, a long time ago.
People lining up the day before at GameStop was...
No?
I don't know if it was it a thing in the pandemic?
I'm good in my spot.
Not a Wednesday through Friday. The chair thing was definitely a new hack, scalper hack. Set up his chair in front of the chairs. Okay, so you guys get the point. Same shenanigans going on. What do we got here? We got a Scalplerino. What's he gonna do? He's gonna try to sell the stuff in the store to the people that are also trying to get the stuff in the store?
Me the ATB on spot to avoid taxes.
Nah, I was waiting for 110 though, but it's all good though.
My bad, bro. Es de que
Nah.
somos como 4 o 5 y lo estamos chequeando ya, bro.
Yeah.
But, ¿quieres un service price?
Nah, I'm good with those.
Para no cobrarte taxes si quieres.
Nah, it's not good though. Turkey fry I don't like.
Yeah, pero somos como 4.
Cuatro.
Ya estamos chequeando. Con él, todo pues estamos chequeando.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Discord tracker, I saw my Walmart got a restock, but I was a little too late.
No, he's got to take everything. Yeah, he's taking everything.
If you guys want to be early to your local...
Not the smashy McBashies. Oh, no. All right, Poke Street's always coming in with the juice. We got Kenny here who found a post. Why they always gotta involve the kids? It's like, it's for my kids. He's the one that's reselling the products right off the shelves. This guy says, my 12-year-old hustling Pokemon cards. If you know about this drop, you know it's worth a little sum. $12 singles, $70 bundles, and $25 tins. Or make an offer for everything. He spent over 16 hours moving around and standing in line, so don't lowball, please. Trying to teach the kid how to flip a couple dollars the correct way. Of all the skills that you could teach your child, you're going to teach them the very temporary grease baller move of just buying up big box and reselling it immediately. It sounds more like it's his project, and maybe he thinks he's going to get a little less flack for if he sells it through his child. Pretty G-baller. We got little G-ballers in training. All right, here we go. The Marshadow. Everyone's like, what the hell, Rattle? The Marshadow. The amount of like cope and absolute circle jerk that goes on when people justify the prices on these IRs that have gone up in price and then inevitably come back down in price. Everyone's like, oh, there's a Pikachu on that Marshadow. Look at it. It's so hard to pull. It's hard. No, it's not hard to pull. It's 2 sets combined into one set, one English set. It's not hard to pull. There are going to be just a wiener load of these cards. We had an exception with like the Magikarp, where Paldea Evolved had 3 Japanese sets turned into an English set, which made the individual IRs pretty tough to pull. I'll give you that one. Magikarp, hard to pull. Marshadow, not hard to pull. And even worse when you get the single sets like the Phantasmal Flames that's coming out. It's not going to have that many IRs. It's not going to have that many SIRs. So any individual one is going to be a whole lot easier to get because the pull rates are going to be the same for the individual rarities. When you have less slots, less options in each of those slots, the card becomes a less rare. Whoop-de-doo. Crazy, right? I know. So what was it up to? Looks like the direct from TCG Player was 200 boners. We're sitting at even $87. You are smoking the crack if you think that thing is going to stay where it is. Again, the set just came out. Normal market conditions. You got to remember, there's going to be more of the set. There's going to be more of this open. There's going to be more Marshadows that exist. And we've seen with the IRs before. The IRs are like the pump and dumpers' favorite thing to manipulate. I think there's just like, they're inexpensive enough when they start out that people can get in there. They can buy enough of them to drive the price up. People fall for it. Again, you do you. But if you want to spend $87.72 with free shipping for one of these from somebody with 57 sales, do it at your own risk because there's a good chance you're going to get hosed. Now, and it's not like you don't have to make the best financial purchase every single time, but try to make good decisions over a longer period of time and you'll do okay. This is not sustainable. This is not a thing. It won't be. All right, Linktree, before we get into more nonsense with the Omega Evolution, we got a PSA Pikachu, Securus Card Shop, Card Market, Buyee. Catch them all collectibles, collector app for tracking your collection. A bunch of discount codes right here. Support the channel while saving some money. Or click before you shop for the things you're buying anyway. Much appreciated everyone that does so. You guys are the best. Then we have Card Market. Singles. Singles are your friend. Singles on a brand new set. Even when the market isn't as manipulated and crazy as it is currently. Not a good idea. Typically going to drop in price. The playable stuff's going to drop in price once it rotates out. Once there are more copies available from other products, that sort of thing, once more product is opened too. So be careful. Thank you to Card Market for sponsoring, as always. Now, if you want to catch a restock, I can't blame you. If you want to open a little bit of product, especially the new stuff that comes out, it's exciting to open it when it does come out. Just be careful. You should not be paying $300 for a booster box. You should not be paying $500 for a booster box that is brand new. It's almost certainly going to get reprinted, and it's going to come close to $100. Every single booster box prior to this recent boom, including the ones that were during booms, even the ones that went to $300, $450 too soon, got reprinted, and the boxes went down under $100. Is it still going to go under $100? Maybe not. Maybe the price increases are just too vast. But when there's too much of it, when there's more of it printed, when people lose interest, when people can no longer immediately tendy, we've seen the same thing in the past. No one wants to hear it. Everyone says it's different this time. They did the same thing during the pandemic. Join the Discord, free restock notifications. Big box is currently the best price on a lot of this stuff. It won't always be. Can assure you that. That's just how it works. Market goes crazy. Big box becomes the better price because they don't adjust, because they're not getting less like a game store and charging more per box in order to pay the bills and to make it not sell out immediately. Join the Discord, free restock notifications. If you're paying monthly for this, you're dumb. My apologies. Or you've been misled into paying monthly for restock notifications, especially if you just want to pick up a couple things to open some Pokemon cards and have a good time. Join mine. It's free. Give Tap a thank you for all the assistance on the back end. Walmart on Wednesdays probably going to have ETBs, maybe booster boxes as well for the Phantasmal. Be careful with Phantasmal especially. This is like Obsidian Flames. This is spitting image Obsidian Flames that no one wanted with the $40 Chase Charizard in it because it was easy to pull because it's one Japanese set. So there aren't that many SIRs and or IRs in the set. All right, we got Kenny with another clip here. Go check out his videos if you haven't already. We got the Mad Dash. You got to have a Mad Dash. It's not a Pokemon release in 2025 if you don't have people falling on the floor trying to run to the GameStop within the mall. Yeah.
Door opens.
So they just slowly, you can tell they like slowly go in past security.
There you go. It's a sprint, baby. Embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. This guy what the fuck?
That guy just completely eats shit. Pokemon collectors. Yeah, that's how you tell you it's a real Pokemon collector. If you can't run down a hallway in a mall, you are a true collector. Easiest test of time. All right, Adensi, what's going on here? Yeah, you can copy my homework, just change it a little bit. Gold card is not really a new thing. Were they copying anything here? Maybe. I guess the gold with the like rainbowy stuff is kind of there. Who knows which one actually came out first or was decided upon first? I don't really know. Interesting though. Do you think anyone copied anyone there? Probably not. Alexander, Modern TCG, says ordered the Gardevoir ETB from Pokemon Center and they sent me Lucario. Man, they've been making some mistakes with especially the packaging stuff recently. That kind of sucks because like they're not going to have Gardevoir, so you can't just be like, hey, can you send me the right one? On the bright side, I think the Lucario is more expensive. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure the Lucario is more expensive, so you might be able to trade that out. Hopefully you have a friend that got the Gardevoir but wants the Lucario instead. And that'll solve that issue. Now, speaking of Phantasmal, and yes, we're mixing a little Phantasmal into the video here today. It's largely revolving around the Mega Evolution stuff. We have people that were very upset that there wasn't a Gengar SIR in the Phantasmal set. Why call it Phantasmal Flames if there's no Phantasmal in it? Well, there is a Gengar, but it's just a regular Gengar, Mega Gengar EX. And to top it all off, not only is there no SIR, but you guessed it. The Hunter doesn't look like it's going to be in there either because it's in a battle deck. Now, do I expect people to be buying up all the battle decks, which they normally don't want because this is their new recipe. They're going to toss in an IR into the battle decks so people buy them. And voila, there you go. If you were excited for the Gengar set, it's not really a Gengar set. This is totally wild to me. So there's this weird thing. Yes. We touched on this pretty recently on the channel. Base Set Unlimited. It's called Base Set Unlimited because it was basically that. It was unlimited. It was a peak prime super crazy hype in Pokemon, Everyone was buying all the packs. Everyone was lining up. Everyone wanted to pull the Charizard. The Charizard was not that hard to pull. More often than not, in a booster box at that point in time, you would get a Charizard rather than not. So completing the set usually didn't take more than a couple boxes because 1 in 3 packs had a holo. Weren't that many holos. So that's how it works. With the Mega Charizard X, EX, you gotta remember, we're in peak Hypedogger Extreme era. Is this gonna be cheaper later? I have no clue. But in English, I think I think people are gonna be a little too excited for it. I think the prices are gonna go crazy on it until people realize. I'm trying to think of the Obsidian. I think people just straight up decided the Obsidian they didn't like it from the get-go, and then there's so many copies of it because it's such a small set that everyone and their dog is pulling it out of the pack. Recently it went up, whether that's manipulation or just people coping and hoping. Now recently we touched on somebody was claiming they got a Phantasmal Flames pack, and I got to apologize to them. I think it's a little bit more believable now because we're seeing more absolute nonsense. We had the booster boxes. Was it German? I think it was German on the outside of the box, and inside were English cards. I don't know what the hell they're doing at the print facility. I don't know what they're doing. Because here we got Phantasmal that's not supposed to be in there. We got a regular Mega Evolution pack. And then we got is that Spanish? Spanish. We got a Spanish one in there too. I don't know if this is going to have English cards in it. I don't know what you even do with this. Is this like one of those things you sell it sealed as like an error? Or do you try your luck and open it up? Who knows? All right, one post here by Pokemon who says keep an eye out for this card. Be careful not to toss it out. So that's important too if you are opening product. There are still people, it's hard to believe, in 2025, there are still people that play the game. They want the playable cards. They want them in their deck. And yes, the trainer decks and the promo products and stuff like that, typically Pokemon likes to use that as a way to bring the price down on a lot of the playable stuff to make it more accessible. It's part them trying to make it more accessible and then also trying to sell more products that have the playable stuff. They're double dipping a little bit there, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and claim it's more to do with making the cards more accessible. Yes, if you have trainers that are expensive, that's one thing too. It's just like opening product, never a good financial decision unless you have like a YouTube channel and some way to make extra money on top of that. You're going to lose money opening product. We're in this weird era of like people I've never seen. I don't even think during the pandemic is this bad in terms of like people not wanting to open product and everyone sitting on it. We saw it for sure in the pandemic with like the shelf behind everyone with the latest Target restock just all over their shelf because they were sealed collecting, that sort of thing. But now like people are just terrified to open product because they know they're going to lose money, especially if they bought it on the secondary market. So be careful with that stuff. I don't know if that is going to necessarily outweigh the amount of product that is being opened and the amount that's going through like the rip and ship stuff, which is also not good value. So as long as you're okay with wasting money, waste your money in whatever way you choose. But do some learning, make more good choices than bad choices, especially if you want to amass like a really sick, nasty collection. Never fails. Even I've met like the people that are less than intelligent, but just stuck with Pokemon over a long enough period of time that they ended up doing really well. That's kind of the thing. Don't burn yourself out. And, Wednesday through Friday campouts and crazy MSRP buying IRs that are clearly pumped and stuff like that it's kind of that's like a speed run, like burn yourself out speed run. Most people don't last more than a year in the hobby, even if they are genuinely interested in Pokemon. They go too hard on buying stuff, whether it's singles, product, opening, whatever it is. So just pace yourself and you'll be much better off in the long run. I think you'll have a better experience as well. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Monday. See you in the Discord. Get in there. Pick up some product when you can. Thanks. Bye.